What's going on, everybody? Jeff Holiday here, and it is a beautiful, beautiful autumn morning with the rain pattering down on the roof of the studio. Now, I want to let you guys know what's happening here next weekend. So, I live in Eugene, Oregon, which everybody knows, and there's going to be a charity event down there, a walk to end Alzheimer's. I want to give you guys some details on this. Also, for transparency, because I used to do a lot of charity stuff, and I'd like to do more again, show you actually something kind of interesting. So, this is the event page. It's happening on Sunday, October 14th, which is next weekend, and it's going to be happening over at Alton Baker Park in Eugene. And we'll get to that in a moment, but this is Walk to End Alzheimer's. It's actually an event put on by the Alzheimer's Association. Now, I've had a lot of people in the past donate to causes that I brought up, and I vet these things very thoroughly. Now, I'm going to explain the stats on this and how to look at a charity to see if it's something that you want to support, because this one's actually rather interesting. I really like to use the website Charity Navigator. I found it very, very valuable. Now, the Alzheimer's Association has an overall score and rating of 89.00. I usually like the ones that I support to be in the high 90s if I can, but you have to know how these things basically are broken down. What you're looking for is when they get into the tax documents, you want the program expenses, which is the money that they spend on what they say they're supposed to be doing, whether it's going towards research purposes or to relief aid, depending on the charity. You want that to be as high as possible. But the thing is, the Alzheimer's Association also does these very, very big, very public events, and they're expensive. And that's where you end up finding things like fundraising expenses ends up being 16%. That's a lot. But here's the saving grace of this association. Their administrative expenses is basically paying the salaries of the people who actually have to work this and put these events on so they can pay their bills and their rent and that sort of thing. And 7.1% is actually pretty low. So they're definitely not bloating anybody's wallets who work for the association. But they do put on these very large, big productions. So if it's something that you find interesting, maybe consider it for that purpose. But I'll otherwise leave it up to you guys to interpret that how you will. For those who are not aware, my mom has end-stage Alzheimer's, and she is not long for the world. And because of that, I like to do these charity walks, not just because, you know, you're at least helping with some visibility on the issue, but also because you get this idea of how many people are really affected by it, because it's everywhere, and it's probably one of the worst things I can think of to have to die from if you manage to survive into old age. The concept of like slowly losing yourself and your memories and everything that made you, it's a terrifying idea, and it scares the shit out of me, honestly. So yeah, on Sunday, October 14th, I will be at Alton Baker Park, and I will be doing the Walk to End Alzheimer's. Now, if you would like to pitch into this charity, go for it. If you are in the Pacific Northwest and would like to come down and do this walk with me, that would be super, super awesome. The basic details of this is that registration is going to be at noon. Now, I'll be there probably a half an hour early, so 11:30 a.m. And this here is Alton Baker Park in Eugene, and you can see over here is Coburg Road down to Club Road, and this is probably the area where the whole thing is going to take place. Now, I will be waiting all the way up until about 12:30. I'm going to be waiting right about here, near the duck pond. Right about there. And you can come find me, and then once the whole ceremony and everything is about to begin, then we'll all move as a group. And then after that, I would like to take whoever comes and hangs out with me, and we can go rage somewhere. I have a few ideas of places to go, but I am not going to announce it on the video. Instead, I'll talk with people about it when they get there, and I'll probably be talking about it on Twitter as well. So, if you are in the Pacific Northwest, if you have a chance to come down and hang out and kick it with me for the day on Sunday, October 14th, then cool. That would be great. It'd be great to see you. And otherwise, I hope everybody out there is well. We'll see you guys again soon. New Hemlock Moonwolf video soon. So very, very soon. And then this month, Song Salt and Poo, episode 5. It's coming. Bye-bye, everybody.